Hello all, welcome to the Happinessa 1111 channel, where we are committed to happiness, connectedness, and being you, authentically and unapologetically. Excuse the kids or the background noise if you hear any. This is phase one of the channel, and so video quality, sound quality isn't the best, but I appreciate you all for still sticking around. Subscribe if you haven't, comment below what your thoughts as the video is. If anything comes to mind, like and share, of course. These are always to support the channel. So today is Mental Health Motivation Monday. I have Let's Talk Tuesday as a follow-up, Weight Loss and Management Wednesday, Life Vlog Thankful Thursday, and Soulful Sundays are the videos currently. So those are going to be 5 weekly uploads. And today I'm going to do a follow-up to last week's video, which was about limiting beliefs. And I'm going to specifically give you an example, a very quick example of how to replace a limiting belief. Or actually, I'll give you an example of all three. So a limiting belief is something, a belief that you have that is limiting in its perspective. And as such, since we seek to prove what we believe in life, then you see that limitation in your life. For example, the 3 examples that I gave that are very common are there's never enough money, there's never enough time, and for a lot of women, I don't have enough help is maybe a better one for a lot of women. I don't have enough help. And the previous video I mentioned, the dynamic between men and women, how women are expected often to do more than men, especially when there's kids involved. And so that's a very common one that a lot of women are struggling with, not feeling like they have a lot of help because we're now expected to, provide, be entrepreneurs, be in the community while also taking care of the home, our husband, our partners, and different things. So one, let's go back to the first one, there's never enough money. So you have to find a statement that you believe to a certain extent, that's ideal. Or if you find a statement to replace that you don't believe in, you just got to give it some time because practice does make perfect and you can't fake it till you make it. So even if you don't believe the replacement statement, you can get there. But it is better if you do start with something that is believable. So I'm at the point where I believe, instead of believing there's never enough money, no, I believe there is more than enough for everyone here if we surrender to what God and the universe really has to offer. And that's one statement. You could say, you might not be a person of faith, you can say, there's more, there are riches available to those who pursue their passion and purpose. That's easy, right? So that tells your brain, okay, if I pursue my passion and purpose like a lot of these other people, then eventually I will receive my riches because I'm doing what is the best and highest calling on my life. You could say that if I work hard enough, which I don't like saying this because I don't want to attach a belief to hard work and riches, but a very common one is that if I work hard enough, I can be as rich as I want. All I got to do is work for it, right? And you got to find exactly what that work is. But that's a very common one. I'm not a fan of that because I find myself following people who actually choose to believe that you can be rich and acquire wealth without sacrificing all of your time because time is really important to me. That's a perfect transition to the next one. So a lot of people also believe that there's never enough time. I'm not going to talk about why. Watch the other videos, but we can very quickly say, of course, here in America, we have an addiction to busyness, and then also a lot of us just grew up watching our parents and teachers and other adults in our life just not have enough time. So that's a common belief, right? So some beliefs that you can use to replace that is, first of all, you can say that time is an illusion, and it is. It's man-made, right? So I'm beyond time, and time is an illusion, time is man-made. That might help some of you, depending upon your belief system, because that might make you realize I don't have to take time so seriously, even though that's a catch-22, so I get it. But so you can get a little philosophical with it, given that we have quantum mechanics and all these different science fields now that are talking about time being so, or going beyond time. Now people are able to describe scientifically how you can go beyond time, right? So that might help some of you if you think that way. You can say, I have enough time. I have more than enough time for things that I prioritize. So that teaches your brain to prioritize your life. And then you realize, wow, if I prioritize my life, if I cut out a lot of stuff that really doesn't matter to me, and I live the life that I really want, big theme on this channel, be you, be happy, live the life that you want. And when you're really being you, you're going to realize there's going to be a lot of stuff that you can cut out of your life. Not always easy, because this process of knowing who you are is sometimes continuous, and it's a lifetime journey, and we're constantly evolving, but there's always things that you can eliminate so that you can focus your time and therefore have more time in your day. Let's do one more for time. You could say less is more, meaning, which is similar to what I just said, but like simplifying your life. A simple life is a life of a lot of time. Or, yeah, I won't elaborate on the less is more. But a simple life gives me more time. And that's kind of connected to prioritizing. When we think about simplicity, we think about less things. So we think about more focus. And the reason why so many of us are so busy is because we're spreading ourselves so thin. And therefore, time is constantly escaping us. And then another thing that I do want to say is, jumping back to that belief of, if I work hard enough, I can be rich, which if that inspires you, cool, work hard, get your riches, get what you want. But for me, again, time is really important. So I don't want to use up all of my time just to get rich. And so one of the things that inspires a lot of people is work smarter, not harder. So if you're working smarter and you're prioritizing your focus, you can do what other people do in a quarter of the time. And this is going to require you to realize that you are intelligent, you are creative, you are connected. Even if you don't identify as super intuitive like I do, all of us are intuitive. So you do not have to work so hard to get the same results as other people. Lastly, women and people who believe they need more help. We all need more help. And some of us grew up with single parents or no parents, so we didn't see our parents or a guardian having help, or we ourselves didn't feel like we had enough help and support. So there's lots of reasons why you can have this belief, not just women, men also. So another statement to replace that one is, well, so much is coming through, but one is trust. I want to go back to trust. You got to trust people. We got to heal from your past and realize that you can trust people to help you and that they will have good intentions. Because if you don't trust people, then that's going to be a big barrier to you ever receiving help from other people. So work on the trust. So saying that I surround myself with people that I can trust. I surround myself with people that are eager and happy to help me. I surround myself with people where there's a mutually beneficial relationship. Things such as that. So I'm going to wrap it up because I'm trying to be really focused with my videos and considerate of time. I want to thank you again for embracing the channel where it is right now. And if you have questions, comment below. If you have statements, reactions, I want to hear your thoughts. Definitely share, like, and subscribe. And I will see you next time. Bye.